So I've been posting a lot about the 6-encounter day, and how that is designed to be the way that you play D&D 5e to really play to its strengths, and to see the internal balance and mechanics play out fully. But Matt, I don't like playing 6-encounter days. That doesn't sound fun to me. Well, let me see if I can help by listing some other systems that might play into your playstyle better. Don't get me wrong, I love Dungeons & Dragons, especially 5th edition, but I think it is a little bit of a band-aid that we've started to use for things that maybe we need other stuff other than band-aids for. D&D can cast a really wide net, but it's ultimately focused on exploring dungeons and fighting monsters. And when your story starts to deviate from that core premise, it can still handle it, but you're gonna see the fringes. So here are some systems that tell some, what I think are pretty archetypical stories that I see a lot of people playing in D&D 5e that would maybe be better served by mechanics and systems that play directly to those story strengths. I see a lot of people loving to play the heist movie, which is, it's so classic, it's so tropey, it's so great. A system that does this really, really well, and also includes some fantastic flavor, is Blades in the Dark. That system nails the idea of flashback sequences showing you exactly how you prepared exactly for this weird edge case scenario. I played it once and it genuinely felt like we were playing an Ocean's 11 movie. But with ghosts, which is awesome. The other kind of story I see a lot is something about more interpersonal intrigue. I think Dune, and maybe there's a Game of Thrones system that's official that would maybe hit this note better. I haven't played either of those. I do think you could probably play something like Thirsty Sword Lesbians. This is actually an idea that I've been racking around in my head, is I think Thirsty Sword Lesbians could really model a Game of Thrones style intrigue campaign with a little bit of high CW camp thrown in there. It's also a great system for any time you want to tell a story that is focused on the relationships between people, not necessarily what those people are doing. If you want to lean more into the monsters, but make the monsters feel more like a story and more like their own character, Monster of the Week is amazing. It's literally doing the Monster of the Week format, but really well constructed to where downtime seamlessly integrates with the killing of the monster. Like, you naturally flow backwards and forwards between figuring out what the monster is and fighting that monster. If you want to still cast the broad net that is D&D, but you just want mechanics that aren't so strict and specific and crunchy, I really recommend Fate Accelerated. That system is so good at modeling anything, and I think you can give it a try and see some really cool stories come out of it. What are some of your favorites? Leave a comment on some systems that people should try, because there's a lot of games out there.